Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss question and answer of the poem The Shed. Okay, look at that question number 1. Answer the following questions. Who is the speaker in the poem? Look at that answer. It is not very clear who is the speaker. Perhaps the speaker is about poet himself. The speaker is the poet himself, right? Look at that question number 2. Is she or he afraid or curious or both? The answer is the speaker seems to be both curious as well as afraid to go inside the shed. He wants to find out what is inside the shed. At the same time, he is afraid because he thinks that the strange voices could be heard from here and there is possibly a ghost who lives inside the shed, and therefore the poet seems to be afraid and curious both. Look, that question number 3. What is she or he planning to do soon? He or she plans to do that, to go inside the shed after some days soon. Look at that question number 4. But not just yet suggest doubt, fear, hesitation, laziness, or something else. Choose the word which seems right to you. Tell others why you choose it. Students, but not just yet seems to suggest that lack of preparation. The speaker wants to be further certain and prepare himself for this endeavor. He has already overcome his fears, so there is no fear. However, waiting for the right time could be a reason for postponing the act to go inside, right? So this is the answer. Here poet just look hesitate and little lazy, right? Question number 2. In the Is there a room in your house or a house in your neighborhood locality where you would rather not go alone and never at night? If there is such a place and a story to go with it, let others hear all about it. So students, it is a personal response. So here I have written this answer as per my concern. You can write your own answer. There is a storeroom in my house which is in the backyard of the house. It is little away from the main structure. It is full of odd objects and not even lit properly. Means insufficient light is there. Thus, going to the storeroom at night calls for a lot of courage. My mother once asked me to fetch certain things from the storeroom. When I entered the storeroom, I felt as if I saw the movement of shadows, screamed with a terror, but later got to know that those shadows were nothing but my mind's imagination. Like that, you can write your own experience about the shed that you have. Very short answer type of questions are there for practice. Why were the hinges of the door rusty? Hardly anybody went inside the shed since the doors were not open for a long time, and therefore the hinges had become rusty. Look at that question number 2. Why does the speaker what does the speaker usually do while lying in the bed? What does the speaker usually do while lying in the bed? The speaker generally contemplated the idea of going inside the shed. Means speaker generally thought that the idea to go inside the shed. Question number 3. What does the broken glass window suggest? What does the broken glass window suggest? The broken glass panes of the dusty window suggest lack of maintenance. There was hardly anybody who went inside the shed. So, cleaning the shed was distant possibility. Means lack of cleaning, then lack of maintenance. It is suggested by broken glass of windows, right? Question number 4. According to the speaker brother, where did the ghost hid himself or hide himself? According to the speaker brother, the ghost hid himself under the rotten floorboards of the shed. Means at the floor and where the rotten floorboards, right? Look at that. Some questions, short answer type questions. What did the speaker brother say about the shed? What did the speaker's brother say about the shed? The speaker brother talked about the presence of ghosts inside the shed. He also warned the speaker that if he ever went inside the shed, the ghost might chop off his head. Saying so, the speaker's brother frightened the speaker, right? Look at that. Next question. Comment on the speaker's resolve to go inside the shed. Look at that answer. From our reading of the poem, it becomes amply clear that the speaker is fully determined to go inside the shed. Even when his brother threatens him, he does not give up the idea of going inside. To him, yes, to find himself the truth. I repeat, even when his brother threatens him, he does not give up the idea of going inside to find for himself the truth. His desire to visit only get postponed and delayed, right? So look at that question number third. What changes occurs in the attitude of the speaker? In the first stanza or in the first three stanzas, the speaker seems to be scared of the shed. He thinks about the strange voices that come from the shed. Someday, mysteriously staring at him, he believed in the ghost stories and so on. However, in the final stanza of the poem, there seems to be a major change in the speaker's attitude. He has understood that all these ghost stories were a lie told to him, and therefore he resolved to go inside the shed, becomes further firm. Okay. Then question number 4. What do you think that the spider web hanging on the door was no longer there? The first time when the speaker describes the shed, the speaker talks about a spider web hanging across the door of the shed. However, the next time when the speaker describes the shed, the speaker shares that it had been a long time since the spider and web were not to be seen. Perhaps the door of the shed had been opened by the speaker's brother, thereby displaying the spider web that covered by the door. Okay. Look at that question number, extract type of question. Small questions are there. What is the condition of the window described in the poem? And options are, it is sparkling with its new glass panes, 3 panes of it are cracked, all panes of it are broken off, the children playing cricket have broken the window completely. And option, correct option is 3 panes of it are cracked. Look at that question number 2. Why does the poet want to peep through the window as he passes it? Why does the poet want to peep through the window as he passes it? To see the ghost, to steal something, to find out if somebody is staring at him, to see his brother and his friends. And the answer is to find out if somebody is staring at him. Look at that question number 3. What feeling of the poet is exhibited in his peeping through the window? What feeling of the poet is exhibited means to show. In his peeping through the window, and the options are, the poet is emotional, the poet is careless, the poet has a lot of time, the poet is curious. And the option is, the poet is curious. Okay. So look at that question number 4. Does the poet get scared at thought of peeping through the window? No, the poet does not fear at all. It is his own bold decision, right? Question number 5. Who, according to poet brothers, stares the poet? There might be ghost, as has been told by the brothers, means poet's brother. Question number C. Why is the window dusty? Because the shade has not been used for a long time by anybody, therefore it has become as a daub of dust. Look at that. Next questions from next stanza. Question number 1. Why does the speaker brother lie to him? Because, look at that option, he wishes to mislead the speaker. He wishes to slowly use the shed, He wishes to sell away the shed. He is afraid of the ghost. And the answer is he wishes to solely use the shed. Means he wishes to use the shed by himself only. Question number 2. Since I don't know when suggest dot dot. Since I don't know when suggest dot dot. One passage of time. Spider has been killed by the ghost. The speaker being foolish person, the brother being a liar. And the correct answer is passage of time. Since I don't know when, it suggests us passage of time, right? Look at that question number 3. Who wishes to go into the shed soon? And the options are the speaker, the speaker's brother, the ghost, the dog. Yes, you are right. The answer is the speaker. Okay, look at that question number 4. Why does the speaker say that there isn't anyone staring or making strange noises? Why does the speaker say that there isn't anyone staring or making strange noises? And the option and the answer is his speaker means himself has understood that his brother had been lying to him in order to keep him away from the shed, right? Look at that question number 5. Identify the line that has been repeated often in the poem. And the answer is I will go into that shed one day soon. This line is rightly repeated again and again. Okay, so look at that last question, question number 6. What does this passage say about the speaker? The passage indicates a mature understanding that the speaker has attained. Means that speaker looked to be a mature boy, like that. Okay, so here all our question and answer session is going to be finished. Thank you for hearing. Take care.